All right, everyone, we are live. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Fallout 3. So let's just get straight into it. The reason why I'm not on the game instantly because Fallout 3 is kind of funny. If you untab out the game, it kicks you can't go back on the game for some good reason. Probably a mod to fix that, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. 2 seconds, it's like 30 seconds wasted of playthrough time. So today we're doing a Rare Tuesday stream. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream today. But yes, I did manage to stream today. Got the opportunity to. Normally I'm busy on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday, family members on holiday and all that, so I don't need to worry about that stuff. So yeah, today's going to be a 3-hour stream. I decided, I wasn't sure if I was going to do Dead Rising today or Fallout 3, but I decided we'll do Fallout 3 today, then we can do Dead Rising. Sorry. To sneak up on this radar. They got a lot of ammo for the troops. As I was saying before we got greatly distracted there. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or Dead Rising, but I decided, you know what? That gives me a chance to do Dead Rising stream tomorrow. Maybe complete Dead Rising. Oh, steady mags. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm not actually sure how you put the steady mags on your character, but Psycho. So yeah. So I've decided, you know, we'll do Dead Rising tomorrow. We might actually complete Dead Rising potentially tomorrow. Which works out perfect for me. Okay, so we can repair this. Do that as well. Basically, there's so many assault rifles. I mean, Chinese assault rifles is still better than the standard assault rifle in this game, which is kind of weird, but it is. So yeah, you know, chat. I was deciding if not, I was going to make a video about it yesterday actually, about how horrible the Red Dead. Yeah. So if you've been watching my content for a while, you know, I don't know if I brought it up on a live stream, but I did kind of hint to it that I wanted to do a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1 on the channel. Right, but I was kind of waiting to see if there'd be a remaster or a remake or something. But now it's been confirmed, and it's just a shitty PlayStation 4 port and a Nintendo Switch port of the original game from 2010, and they're charging $50 fucking for it, for a game that came out.
I was on my way to Megaton to do some trading when I heard somebody blew the place right off the map.
I wonder who that was.
Take a look. Welcome to
their estranged brethren, the outcasts. Now, normally, family squabbles are none of my business. But when the outcasts decide to take pot shots at my building, which the Brotherhood uses as an outpost, I make an exception.
Don't know. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do about the Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough. I'm probably just going to get it on Xbox 360, just play it through back compat through Xbox Series X, because it's much cheaper there than buying it at 50 quid on PlayStation 4, when and it'll probably be a bad port as well, since it's not the original game. So that's what I'm going to do when it comes to that game on the channel. Bit disappointed. It's just a shitty port, which is really disappointed. And Rockstar continues to disappoint, man. I'm actually see the amount of fuck ups Rockstar's been doing for the last couple of years. The horrible, the controversial, the next gen removing a bunch of stuff, which is not Rockstar. Then the next gen upgrade being an absolute horrible. The marketing being absolute shit. Not even a proper upgrade. Man, the dog freaking dog. So powerful in this. Oh my god, the NPCs were shit overpowered. The ally NPCs in this game were shit kind of broken overpowered. So he's got a minigun. I mean, I'm not going to pick up a minigun simply because it weighs so much. And I don't really specialise in heavy weapons. Got a lot of 5.56 rounds. Down it all. That's good. So yeah, I'll probably do that when it comes to Red Dead playthrough. But as I said, Rockstar just continuously keeps disappointing. It's absolutely done. I'm actually terrified that GTA 6 is going to be fucking shit. I think there's a good chance GTA 6 story is going to be absolutely fucking awful, and GTA Online 2 is going to be the main focus. I already know it's going to be the main focus, but I'm actually genuinely worried about GTA 6 being a bad game now, just by how much Rockstar's been fucking up in the last. I know it's not Rockstar North that's been making these games, and I get that, but it makes me question. This is not the same Rockstar that we knew in the PlayStation 2 era, that made fucking some of the absolute bangers like GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. And all the PSP ports as well, and all those other versions. Generally makes me worried. It actually does. And GTA 4, of course. And GTA 5 when it came out, but still. I don't know what to say about that. I was going to make a video where I was going to rant about it, but I decided not to do it. And I could have done it, because I would have been one of the first channels to do it as well, but because I actually seen it first thing in the morning. But I decided not to. I don't regret doing it though. I do have a slight interest in doing new stuff on my channel, but let's see. Gaming related news, but I was like, nah, chief, I ain't gonna do it. Look at these. Oh! Yeah, the luck. The super high luck, my god. This game is absolutely easy for headshots. I know we're burning through ammo, but we've got the ammo to burn through ammo. The ammo mod is a little bit too powerful. I do agree with that. Like how much ammo this mod gives me. Like getting more ammo crates. I think it's a little bit too much. But just think of it like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Like those games, ammo is a lot more common in those games. Fuck me, man. It's bad. Limbs. Glad I saved the game. I'm glad I saved the game. Got late a minute ago. I'm glad I saved the game. Just don't stand next to cars in this game. They're only fucking death traps. Cars in Fallout 3, death traps. That reminds me of the old Call of Duty game. The Call of Duty games, fucking every trap is literally a death trap, man. No joke. We're just sniping for this. There we go. Kind of weird how crit hits work in this game.
Now try and hide from that!
Ah. Wow, that's a lot of ammo actually. We need a fucking M4 or something, man. Literally, we need an M4. No joke, we need an M4. How much ammo we're getting at the end of this shit? Wait, that waster. Okay, fuck it. No, it does. Oh, it does. Wait, why are we picking that up if it wastes stuff? Yeah, why am I picking it up? I thought it was worth something. There we go. Does this guy see me? Kind of weird that you don't get negative karma unless the only way you get negative karma is if I let him. Missiles, not bad. More missiles. Wow, a lot of missiles. Too bad I ain't using missiles. Could always sell them. I know my batter's absolutely awful in this game, but batter's practically useless in Fallout 3. Which what level we get to? I might start leveling up that up. We get to a really decent high level. But, we'll see. Anyway, let's go to River City. We're actually not too far off completing the game, to be honest. I like the base game. Probably about halfway to complete the base game. Fallout 3 is not a super long game, but there's a lot of other stuff we can do. We'll do the DLCs as well. I'm doing at least 3 of the DLCs. I'm not doing the Alien DLC because it fucking sucks.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. The type of safety that can only...
Yeah, so your weapons.
See, the world's dangerous and unbound. So, with a little bit of help from the mayor of...
Okay, let's see what this guy says.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors.
It's got 10mm pistol.
Take your pick.
Not really special. I mean, at least our level rifle would be cool, but we needed stim packs. We're actually okay at stim packs. Maybe I should have picked up the minigun, to be honest. Let's see. That's an expensive pair. I think we're good, actually.
Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
I was hoping for some armor, but no, what are you?
Hey there. I'm just here to protect the merchandise.
You're just a god. What is this? Strange broken toilet. Nothing in here.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Like they just let me in and let me the fuck out.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Yeah? Let me guess. No, she's not expecting you. But it's really important, and you need to see her right away. Been a lot of that going around lately, and I've had just about enough of it. So you're going to have to do better than that. Yeah, fine. But I got my eye on you. You hear me? You step out of line while you're on my boat, and you and me are gonna have words. Now get out of here. We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
Are you sure about that, pal?
I suppose. The door on the left goes to the stairwell. From there, just keep heading west.
Okay.
Everything looks okay here.
You and me are gonna have a massive problem, mate. You're so lucky my stealth hasn't maxed out. If I had higher stealth, I'd literally just shoot him in the head.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
You too.
This is a medical clinic. You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. I don't see anything wrong. Sure.
Just what does he say? So just basic stuff right away. Ooh, a lot of stim packs, a lot of stim packs.
You can get that crap down at a... I'm a doctor, not...
Okay.
Don't get any cute ideas. Now, if you've got any medical... The Weatherly Hotel is a good...
Yeah, whatever you say. To be honest, most NPCs are consensual in this game anyway, so you don't want you to go and kill them all. This is an evil playthrough, by the way. But I know the difference between killing everybody and getting my fucking self killed. So I'm not shooting.
I'm not supposed to talk. It's a boat, a really big boat.
CG was.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been...
Please excuse me. No, no. I simply help Doc.
over this. We don't know about... What do you need? Look, some of us are trying to get work done. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. What? The Weatherly Hotel.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced some very sensitive property, and you will help me find it. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. How quaint. Of course you'll be rewarded. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Jeez. Fine.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. Now, if you...
Okay.
Maybe he did... It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot.
Okay, let's see what it said first.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now.
Does not sound like a
Self-determination is
robot.
not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good
I don't really like the Simmons crap.
I hope they do something.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him.
How did they always say that?
You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know? Right.
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes, your mother was...
Oh,
well,
what?
she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. I'm sorry you never had the chance to know her.
Whatever.
She was a good woman. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. I see. So you decided to leave one of the safest places in the wasteland, even though it was in your best interest to stay. Sounds familiar. Well, I'm afraid your father is no longer here. Well, I don't know where he is. The last I knew, he was going back to the old lab. Now, will you kindly leave? I have work to do. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to be harsh. I don't have the resources to support James's... I'm sorry.
Fuck off. I hate the speech checks in this game. They're so annoying. Honestly, you just ran. They don't even make sense.
You understand?
They just have like random They just have like random percentages in that. It's really, really, really strange. Like, they made a massive improvement in Fallout New Vegas.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we
A
worked
50%,
together for
if
a
I
long
had
time.
60%
think we
speech
were
checks,
really
should
onto
automatically
something.
pass it this early in the
But
game.
then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Okay, nothing else to say.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What is it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Well, good to know you actually cared more about your son than his work.
Project Purity was everything to us. It was the first thing we thought about when we woke up, the last thing we talked about before sleep. Some of us changed over the years, but apparently James hasn't. This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. Oh, that man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
Let's see what I can tell you about that. See if we can find this android.
The child that fell off the deck last year?
Yeah.
What's the big idea?
One of the new images.
You're about to fight the money runner.
Yeah, I heard she was reading Riverwalk.
This ship kind of reminds me of that city in Morrowind, which is very confusing.
You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax. Someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice.
Okay, he just repeat himself.
Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it.
A hoax. Don't know about that part. Let's see.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from
I'm
the
looking for
Commonwealth.
troublemakers.
I'm an
Have you
android,
seen
a
any?
synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are
Hello?
ruthless and will stop at nothing to
Any trouble
retrieve
in
their
this area?
property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any? Tamper with that.
Doesn't actually tell us. See, so somewhere up north, probably somewhere in one of these places. Alright, we'll just focus on the main quest for now, because that's a lot closer.
We're going to have a problem.
Good to see you.
Yeah, like he just ran right through the wall. I seen that. Ah, we ain't hitting him for shit at that reach. Yeah, gun skills are just not high enough. My gun skills are just not high enough. The recoil is just too bad to hit at that reach. Nah, nothing. Should be getting crit hits, should be getting stealth hits on them, but I'm not for some reason. Just some fashion. Where's it good?
It's a fight. Not so close.
What is that? Who the fuck is that?
Oh! Ah!
Who the fuck's that? They came right up to me then. Sure means there's so many. Alright, let's get rid of this Chinese to start with for now. Slightly about your break. It's not like a sword gun, it's like a modified MP5. Nothing.
Time to die!
The turret. What's in here? It's not even a room, it's a terrier. Okay. Logged. Turret. Ah, see tactic. Control the turret. Man, the turret was so weak anyway. See what's up here first. Dead end. Yeah, pump control. I think that's probably the exit. Okay. Easy enough. I hope the headshot mutants start to use different types of weapons. I mean, I would like it when they start actually using better weapons. Because right now they're just using like melee weapons and hunting rifles. Need. Let's see. Journal entry 5, 8, 10. Let's listen to him
In Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-type facility after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. It was in Vault 101 that night in the Overseer's office. I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tech's social preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
Yeah.
To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. And no slouch. I love it! He succeeded where I no more games! The halls of Vault 112. Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Okay.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the end of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost there. Let's see if Braun has some puzzles.
So we're going to one throw. So there's more journals here. Okay. I know, yeah.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in the Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now, my son is a grown man, handsome, intelligent, confident, just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore.
Why do you still call him that name?
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world.
There's absolutely nothing else here.
The waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning.
Okay.
This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City.
Finally.
I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad.
It's a long walk.
How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, a very paragon of failure and false promises. The reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced that the problem was the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Not about the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? It really shouldn't.
It's a long walk, long walk. Sorry. Gotta be the safe side, you know, that might be copyright music. That might be copyright music, potentially. It's gotta be, better be safe than sorry. Let's see.
What do you need?
Trader, okay. Anything good? Anything valuable? You serving? No, not really. Pretty much useless. Gosh, you got sleeping in a little bed. Well, mate, you got 2 beds here, and you're the only person living there. I don't know if Fallout 5, whatever the fuck that comes out. Probably fucking... Jeez. Right. So Starfield's coming out in 2023, right? Elder Scrolls 6 is probably going to come out 27, 28 maybe. 2027, 2028. Then Fallout 5 will probably be like 2032, 2034, 2035 maybe. Yeah. That's a bloody joke, man. There's going to be a 20-year gap between... I bet there's probably going to be a 20-year gap between Fallout 4 and freaking Fallout 5. That is absolutely freaking nuts for a game release. I hope Bethesda change something in the next few years. You need to get developers that work on every project separately. They need to get developers that could work... Starfield ends up a massive success. They need to get developers that work like on their space, scientific, fantasy. Then they can get developers that work on the Elder Scrolls franchise. And then they should get developers that work on the Fallout franchise. That's what they should do, realistically. I think that would be the best case scenario. They practically get a new game every year. I mean, who wouldn't like that for an RPG franchise? But let's be realistic, it's not going to happen. Even every 2 years, man, that'd be fine. Waiting 6 years is not as bad as waiting like plus 10 years for the next game in the trilogy. That's too long. Far too long. Crazy, I'm going to be in my late 20s. Before frickin' the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. Skyrim came out when I was 11 years old. That is so nuts. And then the next Fallout game's gonna come out like probably in my early to mid 30s. Okay. Let's raid us around here. Let's see if the sniper's any better this time. Ah, so it's the game sneak attacks do no damage sometimes? That's kind of weird. I don't know what it is in this game, but the gun skills seem to matter a bit too much. Like, you practically miss every single shot since I don't have 100% gun skill. That's crazy. Alright, I guess we're getting down and fighting at mid-range. Can't fight it at long range until I can actually start hitting targets. Kinda makes a sniper pointless. Gonna have to put the Raider armor. Just for now. Oh, there's such a picture. Mines, here. Mines are kind of pointless in these types of games. Not completely pointless, but I just spend more time being aggressive than defensive. Let's see. So we don't have to run all the way back. Okay. Yeah, the armor's plastic. It was broke. Kind of figured it would be. Here anymore. Yeah, maybe the armor's better. At least this one is. Good say helmet. But the helmet's in a bad position. Yeah, it's. Really starts sort of dropping some stuff we ain't carrying anymore. I mean. The jumpsuit's practically. That's got no value. I'm gonna drop that. They don't really specialise in melee weapons. Actually, never mind. We repair the suit. That's actually much better. That's actually much better than the radar armor. Never mind. Shit. Oh! Oh! I think there's a... I'm gonna really get full health here. I think I just seen something. Is that a behemoth? Help there. Nobody has died. Mate, give me pals. Why you ain't getting me, brother? I'm gonna reload the fucking checkpoint regardless. I didn't know that your followers could outright die in this. Wow, I thought the followers would get unconscious in this, not just outright die. Thought it'd be a bit like, wow, I didn't think your followers would die on normal difficulty this, I thought they weren't permanent there. That's crazy. Hammer death. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here then. I generally did not think it was permadeath in this. Wow, you learn something every day, man. Now don't be silly dog and try and fight something that big then. Kinda want you alive. Believe it or not, let's see. Anything in here? Fuck. It's bad. I could out my gun skills this. 50? I said recoil's still so fucking bad at range. About 50. Oh! Fuck's sake. So that's why they make your companions super tanky in this game. Because they're permanent there. Did not know that. I didn't think that was a mechanic, to be honest, in Fallout 3. Permadeath. I thought that was only a hanging like fucking Fallout. I thought that was only a hanging New Vegas. You had to turn it on. And hardcore mode. I did not know that was a hanging Fallout 3. So that makes it a bit harder actually. Your companions just permanently die in this. Interesting. So you get to actually be careful. I mean, they are quite tanky. I'll give them that, but still, they permanently die. That's crazy. I didn't think that would be a mechanic unless you turn on. That's surprising for I'm saying that, but yes, some games do have a lot of. They have companions that never die, then they have companions that die. It's kind of weird how essential.
This is.
That's the whole point of a hardcore mode. Yeah, it's kind of weird you can't compare the Chinese software for the other ones. Great, some sort of big break. Right there. My sneak's 70 as well? I feel like I'm getting detected super fast. We'll get speech up. Speech and sneak. Get small guns up a little bit. Explosives ain't the best though. Let's see. I would have a sniper if it's not considered a small gun. Let's see. Size matters. Recess. Each gun. That's not bad. More ammo. Not bad. Well, go fight an enemy. Nice. We don't unlock the stuff last time. That's a good benefit, but I don't like that perk. You get into an enemy's all this like it's going to hit you, however it came stuff not factored and you don't like that. Very sneaky, okay. Find more ammo, I suppose. Not actually level 10, that's just like seeing that does give me a level 10 perk for some good reason. Which is kind of strange. Oh, it's actually a lot of perks for level 10. Let's see. You need damage. Increase damage. Again, 5 times damage into a max. It's actually quite powerful. Chance crit hit, not bad. Complete with advantages that all it brings. Good to put your enemies at mercy for the good of whoever's care. Good you deal. Who's good? Where's the bad one? Where's the good one? Where's the bad one? When you're in sneak mode, you get the option to silent kill any human. That was sleep mode, Mr. Stand kills at bonus XP. That's not bad. Night person grants additional level. Let's see what this does. Let's see if we break the game now. Because that'll give us 2 additional perks. Or it won't. Oh boy. Watch out, bridge. So we mean this one. It's trapped. What? Yes, don't engage dog me. Don't engage me, mate! We're pals! Can't use a rock launcher at that fucking close range. What? How the fuck did we miss at that range? Why is the rocket launcher so bad in this game? Problem, you get the fuck out of there. That's how tanky the dog is in this game, jeez. Makes sense why they make your companions super tanky though, because I didn't think they were permanent. I didn't think they were permanent death in this, your companions. I didn't think they died. You know what I mean? Would be like, I don't know why. Don't know why. I'm just surprised. I'm just really surprised that your companions can permanently die in this. I'm just kind of shocked. That's a mechanic in the game. It's quite rare for it's quite unknown for Bethesda games. Bethesda games love to have companions, love to have essential NPCs. So I'm actually kind of shocked. Your dog can actually die permanently. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I think good raiders are still holding like basic weapons at this level. But they'd be like carrying better weapons by now. This is the problem. That's the problem with these games. Like they rely too much on the main quest relies too much on what the player level is, which I don't think it's the best way to do stuff, to be honest. I know people will disagree with my opinion here, but I think the game should be based on what area you're, so it should be based on what level the enemies are, not enemies always scale to your level. Okay. Because it makes certain parts of the game too easy. Vice versa. Just fucking needs. Buff out, there was sleep pink key. Switch, let's see. Maybe you could jump in there. Once if you jumped in there and you got trapped in there. Just thought about that. You can actually technically just jump in there from... Yeah, you can actually jump in there and get yourself trapped. Kind of interesting mechanic.
Please, help us. Where could we go even if we did escape? We just die in the wasteland. I have to get out of here.
Sure.
Now this is... I'm out of here.
I have nothing. Yeah, we just can't interact with them. So we're going the right way, but I don't think this is the right place we're meant to go. This is in here. Maybe it's in here. Finally, a reader and an actual gun. Doggy. Let's see. Bobby pins. Mine box, don't really care about mines. I mean, I'll do it for the XP, suppose. Okay.
Growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey.
Oh, nice. That's real solid. Good. Finally, I can repair that assault rifle.
To Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible,
Does better damage.
and completely inseparable. Was for a little while. How many of your children would say the same?
I don't actually believe we actually had to.
That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. Faith will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to families.
Can't wait till the radio's still working 200 years later.
Children of the capital wasteland with Until next time, this is President Eden signing off.
We're in a lot of 5.56 rounds. No, not 5mm rounds. No, 5.56. Workbench, weapon modifier, weapon back, weapon. Sure. Your weapons modified. Nice, double magazine glass. What would you have to make? Modify your counter. What have I got, like, parts-wise? Was it miss? Wet mod, steady magazine. The sniper rifle break? That's it. What do I equip with? Sure, why did steady mags? Maybe so. How much ammo we got now? So we got 10. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Silver is really good though. Better white. Right. I know, equip it. Well, I equipped it. I swear I equipped that one. Bad. Stealth boy, really nice. Step back. Oh, seriously, we're a lot late at the end as well. Wow, that's a lot of flame fuel. Laser rifle, ooh, a razor rifle, nice. I think that's our first laser rifle as well. But it's all broke. Oh, I see what it does. When you put the mod on the weapon, it unequips it. Unequips it from... That's kind of stupid why it does that, but... Fat man? Ooh, fat man. You overcome it. I'm overcome it. If I got any rounds with the fat man, actually? I've got one. Good damage. I'm gonna be straight up honest. The missile launcher kind of sucked. I'm gonna drop that. Can't believe we're almost overcome with, man. Is there anything I can get? Just can't compare that. I guess we'll drop that. We don't need two. I don't really use the Chinese pistol, so we'll drop the other one. Go. Keep that. Any armor that I could drop? To be honest, I probably just drop three as well. Can we repair it? Nope. Man, the repair in this game is so fussy. Seriously. We do need a new helmet. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, the stealth really sucks in this game. 80 stealth and I'm still getting top spotted instantly. But not off. Definitely not New Vegas stealth. Kind of weird the viewership's completely dropped off in this playthrough. Yeah, I don't like the companions. I mean, the companions are good in this game, but I don't like that they steal all your XP. I'm not a big fan of that. This would be fully a better kill, I suppose, out of that. It was a complete waste of time. Yeah, shield. And we dip out one of their own radars and didn't sell. Nothing in there. Obviously, this is obviously not. We're not meant to go in here, obviously. But I mean, it's good to get some XP, I suppose. Okay. Still feel like you should be like level 15 when you start doing this quest, judging by the fact that I don't know. Game only has 28 levels in a vanilla game though. Crazy, believe it or not, this game only has 20 levels in the vanilla game. I got a mod that puts up to 50. Obviously, this DLC adds extra 10 levels of Broken Steel DLC. It's kind of odd the Broken Steel DLC added extra levels, but the other 3 DLCs didn't. New Vegas does a bit different. Base game has 30 levels, so you can get to level 50 DLCs. Talk about New Vegas when we do play through New Vegas. I should really look forward to New Vegas. I don't mind. I think Fallout 3 is an alright game, but New Vegas is a very, very, very strong A tier game. I mean, this game's probably more like a B. A strong B, I would say Fallout 3 is. It's got a lot of issues, it's got a lot of flaws. It's got a lot of problems. Story's kind of meh. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. At least BS actually tried to fix this game a year or two ago. You used to have to be freaking online to sub with the think about the last 10 years on. Games for Windows Live. That was a horrible service. What was that? It was a really bad service game for Windows Live. Yeah. I didn't play PC gaming back then. So this was the way we probably went the whole time, not when it go down there. Oh well, I mean it gives us a bunch of XP, I suppose. We did need some XP. I feel like I probably should have doubled the XP. Too late now. You must really have to max your gun skills in this game. Like, a gun's still a 50 and I'm still missing at that range. That's absolutely ridiculous. So this is the goal. That's good. Seriously? Over now. Can we sleep now? Full health. Saves me using meds. Kind of crazy. Just sleep for. I wish you could do that in real life, man. You get an injury, just sleep for 1 hour and you're perfectly fine. Life would be great if that was the thing. Fish black.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your vault tech. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you... Please find the nearest tranquility lounger and be seated.
Do you have to put on the suit? Probably do. Oh well, okay. Let's see if we do this. What's in there?
Simulation.
You probably ought to go talk to Betty, kiddo. Don't want to keep her waiting. She's out there on the playground, probably looking for you.
Yeah. See, get 5 district points into sneak, 10 points into speech. And we'll go... Oh, we do this level. Do some medicine. We'll do 1 level total. Okay, level 10, let's see. So let's see. Yeah, I've learned how to deal with increased damage, like damage deal. Additional weapons, Chinese weapons, not bad. That's actually quite good, but I'm playing as an evil character. That would be very, very, very good if I was playing as a good character. That perk could be. Base higher crit chance, that's not bad. Good karma for that. Bad. Night person. I mean, that could be... What are the base crit damage? Then we'll do the other one. There we go. Then we'll spend the other one on... Do the other one on Night Person. See, it seems like Night Person does not give you any debuffs, which is kind of useful, because most stuff give you most of these stuff usually give you debuffs during the day. But that one doesn't, so that's just quite useful. So if we lab walk through in night time, we're gonna get...
What can I do for you, sport? Betty? Well, she's Betty, you know. You really shouldn't keep her waiting.
Okay, Mr. Awkward.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. Gee, I don't know. What's he like? That's your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
No, bruh.
Oh, don't be mean. That's not a good way to start. I said we're going to play a game, so that's what we're going to do. I said I want to play a game. It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbone cry, and I'll help you. If you don't, then I guess you'll never find out where your daddy is.
We stop using the word fucking daddy. Jeez, what fucking area do we fucking live in? Seriously?
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play? You're a big dumb liar. Hi, wanna...
It's called typing.
Potty mouth. You're mean. Leave me alone. Hi, wanna play?
What?
What? You're gonna get it now.
I mean, my character's a kid, so that's fine. We're not breaking anything. I tried to do the speech check, but the speech checks always fail in this game for some reason.
And you said you didn't want to play.
I was hoping for more than fisticuffs, but entertainment has been difficult to come by lately. Consider the game won.
That's not even the right guy.
And with that, you win a prize. Your prize is one question, which I will answer to the best of my ability. An interesting choice. Certainly not what I had anticipated. Simply put, you leave when I say so. This place is under my control and I dictate the terms. If I decide to let you go, you may go.
Fine.
An excellent question. Timmy was easy and therefore boring. I desire some real entertainment. The Rockwells are the picture of a happy marriage. Change that. Split them up without killing either of them.
If you can do that, I'll have a good laugh and then we'll talk some more.
So awkward. Without killing either of them, okay. Well, since speech checks are so random in this game, and I know how to abuse them, we're just gonna save the game.
Hey there, sport.
Now see here, that's not anything for you to... Why can't people You won't find a day like...
Yeah, it's so nice, it's black and white.
Heck of a place to live. Just...
Good day. It's that Martha Simpson, isn't it? I knew it. That's it. I've had enough of Roger's lies and bullshit.
Yeah, a little what? What age is this kid? Would say, fuck knows, maybe like under 10. They fell for it.
So, you have achieved your goal. I was hoping for something a bit more dramatic, but persuasion appears to be your strong suit. And at least you are cooperative, unlike your father. I was most disappointed when he refused to participate, yet still expected something from me. I am pleased to see I'm not the only one being entertained. You're far more agreeable than your father. If you wish for more, then so be it. But let's raise the stakes a bit this time. I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. But do be creative about it. Beating her to death just won't suffice. Put some effort into it.
Okay.
Music to my ears.
So.
Hi, Martha. Mabel, I meant to ask you, have you seen the new Robco catalog? I thought you might be interested, since you don't seem to like your Mr. Handy. No, I don't like robots. Don't like the one I have, and don't want a new one. If I did... Well, hi there. I don't think so, but then I... Mabel's a good friend to me. She's all... I'll sometimes go over to her house and chat while she's baking. She...
Something to do with the oven, it seems like.
Sorry. Well, hi there. Good day to you. Computer what now?
So I can find some way to kill her.
How are you, Mabel? I'm annoyed, Martha. Timmy left his roller skates in my house again. He needs to learn to pick up after himself. Oh, dear. Someone could get really hurt. You'd think Pat would have talked to him about it. I really wish Pat would do something about it. He's a nice boy, but he's just so messy.
Well, Becky, finally gives you a clap instead of the freaking
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end. We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make-believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up. He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it. Don't know. Can't sleep sometimes. Hear voices. My own skin doesn't feel right. None of this is right. You've got to believe me. You've got to find that fail-safe. It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside.
Okay, so the abandoned house. I don't know. I mean, if I can find the death situation, I'll pick that as an option as well, but... It's not like abandoned.
Good day.
Okay. This looks like advanced. First things first. Anything around here? No. Puzzle. Just okay. So I gotta get what this is. So that's right. Nope. Glass. Okay, that's easy. What? Okay. Empty bottle. So what? Okay. So we're missing something clearly. Maybe it's the lockers outside, you can activate that. That's wrong. I only see 5 items though. Nothing. Something we're definitely missing. Something we're missing. Something else we're activating here.
Hurrah!
This? No. Maybe we get to reactivate one of the ones from earlier. No. That one maybe. Okay. Nope. So it's okay. Radio. Okay. That was right. Review documentation. The military training program experience stress. Choose the documents. Version. Okay. Jeez. It's pretty much just wanted to experiment. Okay. If I could just camera. How much camera does that give? This is bad, if not worse.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were. My name is Stanislaus Braun. I'm a Vault-Tec scientist. I created this simulation for Vault-Tec, but for myself as well. It was my own design, my own perfection. A better reality than any other. Far greater than my work on the Gek.
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out. The dog, you see.
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology, and ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose? Isn't it obvious? You've...
There's the door.
It is my greatest achievement. The best of the many simulations I've run in these 200 years.
I played with the others, but they bored me. This version never grew old. It amused me over and over and over again.
Hey. Sure.
Son,
dog doesn't care.
you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek. I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need, what we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work. Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here. Is that so? You're 19 years old. Are you so sure you know what you want from life already? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I suspect there's no going back.
Well, they kind of tried to kill me, so I didn't really get a choice.
We'll just have to forge on ahead, won't we?
Okay.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible. Of course, son. What's on your mind? I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be. Oh, my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
Okay, fair.
So am I, son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I didn't mean to say that.
Somehow, I don't think the Overseer would agree with that. What's done is done. But if we succeed, if we can make Project Purity... You have to understand, the vault wasn't for me. It was for you. To make sure my son grew up someplace safe, away from all this. I didn't want you to leave. I wanted you to stay there, to grow up and live your life in safety.
What was if your son didn't want to?
I hope that you can understand why I've done... It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
Okay.
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. The project eroded as time went on, when we couldn't produce any significant results. Progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Okay.
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years, but your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much. The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over. That's good to hear.
Okay, let's go then.
Be careful.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, let's get out this time, mate.
Son.
Okay, I've already asked about that one. The fuck? Why am I stuck? I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! What the fuck, man? What's the button, man? What the fuck? Why am I stuck? Try this again. What time? Out! Get out, get out, get out.
Son.
How do I get out? I'm literally stuck. I'm spamming every button on the fucking joystick. I'm gonna do this up. Does it glitch? Console commands, you know? I'm gonna do this up. Stop. Stop. Stop doing shit. That's just a foundation. It's a console command in this. This is a joke, I get a fucking console command. Seriously, this is a joke, I got a fucking console command. I really do need bash as well, but here's the fucking. What do you mean that don't work? What? I gotta do some probably the console. Console command. Console command, but. Oh dear. TLC. Doesn't get on, so I'm like, what do you shit together? They're like forward boards, it's going to come out again. Right here, Reddit. We got something wrong there. Yeah, I don't know that thing. I fucking hate dyslexia. I absolutely hate that I have dyslexia. Enable player. Probably can't hear me good because I'm not super close to the microphone. Okay. There, just have to enable it. There we go. Partly it's a glitch. I looked up online. Fucking, it's a joke, man. You think they? I thought you think the community patch would fix that the mod, and then fix it.
I'm sorry, but I am not at liberty to chat right now.
Wish I knew about that in the first place. God, your father wasn't well fast in this. I can't even keep up to him.
I'm sorry, but I am not at liberty.
You see, runs well fast, man. You got some speed. Can't believe I got a neighbor call. So come out there, see. What happens if you? What if you're playing this on the Xbox? You'd be freaking screwed. Playing this on Xbox? Oh, you're playing this on Xbox? Screw you.
Welcome to Rivet.
I gotta wait like 10 hours. Get his fucking ass up here. He's still waiting. Jeez. Your dad's well slow, man. In this. Tristan keeps saying August. Was he, is he stuck or something? And it's unequipped all my guns as well. Oh my god, 43. Shit. Whatever. Yeah, I'll just equip 4 guns for now. Or maybe the other ones later. There we go. Yeah, it must be a common bug or something. Frick knows what happened there. Is he stuck or something? Move! Why are you just standing there? Why are you running away? No, he's running away from me.
Good to see you.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe it matters if you miss a single bit of dialogue in this game. It's not like Mass Effect. Not Mass Effect. Mass Effect, if you skip a single bit of dialogue, the game gets fucking ruined, potentially. We're gonna go for 3 hours today. No, even though I'm kind of exhausted. I don't want to finish stream right now. We'll go for another hour. Got nothing to do today anyway.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Hello, mister.
My camera didn't go good from that, did it? Nah, it actually, yeah, it's no longer
Yes, that's
very
locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it. My feet are killing me. Time to go home. I'll finish this up tomorrow.
Sorry, I got to kill you for that attitude. Should have said that. Should have not said, yes, that's locked, and I know what you're doing. Shouldn't have said that, shouldn't have had that type of attitude. I would have killed you otherwise.
Did you need something? What can I do for you?
Yes?
Good to see you. Yeah. Morning.
Is everything all right? Give me a few moments to speak with Madison.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see some...
What do you need? She's certainly head and shoulders above most. He's from up north. He was bright. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their...
Something that needs fixing, let me know. This place could use a few more people willing to work.
So noisy.
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile. Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds. Yeah, you need something?
Okay.
I'll try that.
Why did Dr. Lee run away when the dad showed up?
Later.
I
Hello.
moved the new plant beds under the sun lamps.
Hello.
God.
I'm off to work.
One of the new immigrants.
Is everything
died
all
at
right?
38.
Is everything alright? I don't know. Is everything alright for you, son?
Give me a few moments to speak with Madison.
Well, Madison's ran off, mate. What is this game, man? Jeez. Okay, there we go.
It would work, Madison.
There we go.
Now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone on the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a GEC. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something?
We need to get back to Project Purity. After 20 long years, I finally have a chance to make things right.
Why did your dad
finish
now
what
he
I
looks stronger?
started so long ago?
He doesn't
I
look as
owe
good.
this to Madison. I owe it to your mother. No, I can't wait another moment. Are you coming with us?
I don't have to.
That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son.
Did you need something?
I don't think I have a choice, you know. I think I have to go with you regardless.
Cut it out. I'm on duty.
To shoot you as well for that type of attitude, but you know it's bad as that other person saying, "Oh, there's a locked door. I see you eyeing it." Thinking I'm trying to cause a crime by just looking at something. Just fast travel right here. We're waiting everyone else to show up. Yep, we're waiting everyone else. Okay, we'll wait 24 hours. When they take their slow asses to get here. I hope in the next game, the franchise, I hope Starfield actually don't have to, this has this annoying mechanic where you have to wait on slow ass NPCs to catch up to the player. It's really badly designed.
Listen, I know who you are, okay? Far as I'm concerned, you've got no business being here, so just stay out of my way. Besides the fact that you don't touch anything you're not told. Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. Now your daddy shows up out. God forbid I should be upset that twice now my work has been screwed. And to make things worse, this time. The hell do you care? You shouldn't even be here. Why don't you...
You know what, son?
I'm hit!
Ah, who's talking now? Who's talking now? Who's talking now? Who's talking now? Aye, who the fuck do you think you are? Well, that sort of fucking attitude. There's something fun about being evil. I mean, I think I'm gonna do a community poll. Let's see if this guy's got a better attitude.
What do you... I have worked for Dr. Lee for many years. I had little purpose in my life before she helped me. So, if Dr. Lee says...
Okay, I like you, love. You seem a bit more... You seem a bit more trustworthy than your pal. So I'll let you love. You can love. See, I might be evil, but I can give people a chance, you know, if you're just in me being. Come on. But anyway, Sean, I need to go to the bath. I need to go to the bath, whatever. I'm such a new sick, but... I mean, I'm famous, I was an asshole. You know, if someone's running around killing a bunch of mutants and doing security job for you and you're a scientist, you probably shouldn't have a cheeky attitude.
Please be careful. Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6.
No, because I was a baby.
Am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done. What? There's so much history here.
Okay, we've already had this
now,
already.
after all these years, I wouldn't be here if I didn't. With what I've learned from Dr. Braun, I know it can work. That's why it's so important to find a GEC as soon as possible. It's the key to Project Purity. I hope that you can understand why I've done the thing. The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe. In a word, no. Everyone else has specific tasks to complete as the power comes back online. Don't worry. I'll guide you along the way as best. The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
It's kind of got that same problem that the rest of the games have a lot of issues where they give you the option to say no, but if you say no, you can't make any progress at all. So, I mean, doesn't that mean technically you're forced to? That means you're forced to say yes. I don't understand that about these games. Maybe the scientists, I don't know, clear out the supermoon. Do you think it is? Guess not.
How are you holding up? You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as our processing equipment and power systems. The flood control pump is... Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuse.
Fall asleep. Oh. That. Let's research an American name, calling your dad Daddy! I mean, freaking, last time I called my dad that age was probably like 5 years old. maybe even younger. Same goes to mom. But weird that they call you that age. Like, what age are you, 20 now?
I think we need to talk. I've been hearing things. things that have happened out there. Megaton destroyed? You? You didn't have anything to do with that, did you?
No.
Something like that never needs to be done. I can't begin to tell you how disappointed I am in you. There's work to be done now, but I want to talk to you about this later.
Do you?
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs,
How do you
including
even
one
know
that
you had that?
controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you lie to me, she doesn't believe you. How does he even know you did that? I mean, technically you killed everybody, no one should have found out. I mean, somebody might have potentially seen you activating the bomb. So where do I place the fuses? Down, probably. Yeah, I'm wrong way.
Fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room.
This shit's just playful. Yeah, RPGs are, these type of games are good in the channel. I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed it's getting no use, but can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised. You should probably think some Call of Duty content creator. Probably. We're doing Dead Rise tomorrow anyway. Even on that Call of Duty content creator.
Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there. Head up to the museum level.
Okay. Kind of interesting. The game gives you an option to tell you where do I go, even though the game has quest markers. I will say the quest markers in Fallout 3 are not as accurate as the new games. First, I don't really mind Fallout the quest markers. Granted, I don't think Fallout 1 and 2 had quest markers. I can't remember, did they? I don't know. Probably. I think they had some sort of markers, but they weren't as, you know, extreme. Some of the later games.
Everyone, listen. Seems we have some visitors. We don't know who they are or what they want. There's a lot of deterioration in the place, some damage in the substructure. But it's nothing we can't fix. Once the mainframe is online, we'll be able to access the database and find a game. I'd like to thank you all for returning to this project as soon as possible.
It's a goddamn milkshake. It's a goddamn milkshake. Just kidding. It's the weaker version of the Enclave, should I say? Fucking shoots on sight. Too bad I can't wear power armor right now. Oh, laser rifle. Ooh. Actually, why? Put that to slot 3.
They just burst in and James locked the door.
This facility is now
Why would he
under
lock me
United
out?
States
What does he think he's
control.
doing?
The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Guys, the guns.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel, is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
James, this is wrong. You can't do this.
Madison, please. Now's not the time. I'll get the information the Colonel needs, but I need you to...
I won't help you do this, James. Not after everything it took to get here.
I need you to monitor the output levels on pumps 3 and 4. Please, step over to the panel and keep an eye on them, will you?
What? What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense.
Madison, please. It's very important that you do this right now. Just step over to the panel while I access the computer in the control booth.
James,
Please, just monitor the pumps.
The Colonel doesn't even... just demanding, and he's just suddenly quiet there.
Enough of these delays.
Just another minute and I'll be done.
Damn.
Run. Run!
Damn.
what is he doing in there? James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now. We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
Yes. All members of the Enclave. I think it would be a cool option if you were allowed to join the Enclave. Technically you were born in the vault, so technically you are not. No.
We need to escape while we can.
Thank God someone else made it out. What the hell is going on? Who are those guys? Did I hear gunshots? What? You're supposed to be the...
Sure, whatever.
Yes? Now is not a good time.
Don't wander off. You heard me. We need you right now. We've got the Enclave behind us, and who knows what ahead of us. If we're going to make it through... We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow...
Fine. It would be nice to get a helmet. Very nice.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
John Henry. Straight to your heart.
Jesus, guys. Oh, so you have to max out those scripts. Signs somewhat. I don't think telling a girl you're unarmed is going to do anything.
We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza is in need of medical attention immediately. He has a heart condition. I will not leave him behind.
Really?
I said I will not leave him. Now look around for any sort of medical supplies. There must be something we can put to use.
I don't have any medical modifications. Damn!
Normally, I would never approve of this. If the situation weren't so serious... If you think this is the best course of action, we'll do it. I hope this isn't a mistake.
It totally isn't. You know, I kind of regret doing that, actually. I don't want to give him anything. Does it just run away? Oh! What, does it just die? Power fist. Good. knows. Ah, you have to wait for it.
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside of that.
Brotherhood. No, wait, Brotherhood. We have to wait on them, don't we? Yeah, don't rush the jet, though. Ah, so you actually have to speak to them? Hmm. That might have been a speedrun strategy, you just outright ignore them. Not speedrunning the game, but interesting to know. So we go all the way back now. So you have to do that speech check. Interesting. It's always interesting to know if there's anything you never like. You know what I mean? You're not meant to do in the
We
game.
can't go any further. We need. Garza is in need. Maybe you're right. Very well, I'll tell him, and then we'll continue. Let's make this quick.
Doesn't even give you camera. I feel that gives you like evil. Guess not. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. I need better equipment, that's the problem. I don't need better equipment, but I need like a helmet. But I can't wear power armor yet, so I try this again. Kind of weird. The speech checks is 100%. The speech checks are really weird in this game.
We can't go any further.
My armor like super damaged or something. It's quite bad actually. Come on. We didn't go day for you guys. What are you doing?
If you can't keep up, I'm afraid we'll have to go on without.
Only together.
But
Together.
what will I
And
do?
we hope to reach our full
You would leave me
potential.
here alone?
The way we were before the
Garza,
war.
I'm sorry. We have to go now.
Beautiful. Powerful.
Now is not a good...
What is it?
I mean, what is it? Kind of interesting that's not a camera option, leaving them behind. Well, that would have been like a bad camera option. Like, technically that would... You think that would be considered an evil option? Strange, it's not. Strange indeed. From a doctor. Well, these escorts, jeez. This is really sad about the escorts in this trilogy. They've literally not improved at all.
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
What happens if I want to fight the Enclave and fuck put screw the Brotherhood of Steel? Can that be an option? No. Not an option.
I believe I can handle things from here.
Hey there. I hear we have you to thank for getting us up.
Why even make that a line of dialogue thing? I have to go now.
I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You open this goddamn door right now.
Name's Paladin Bale. I could see you trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free. We use our big gun.
Yeah, what shit.
That's an affirmative.
I don't like you either.
Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor. You're standing in front of the Citadel.
You know, bud, you're so lucky you've got a bunch of guards. I should just pop you for you, this guy's attitude. Man, the Brotherhood of Steel have got some certainly got some cheeky attitude in this game. The whole lot of them. Okay. So good speech up. Can't take that. Just one max out speed. See, do we unlock anything at level 11? No, we do not. Cities come out. If you try to get a stretch, your time is increased. We'll pick that. No, I'm gonna do that actually. Then let's do the other one. When it's running. Ooh, there we go. Maxed out sneak. So is that sneak maxed out now? Let's see real quick. Yep, that's sneak maxed. So that's sneak and speech maxed out. So next we're probably going to start working on guns, medicine, and repair. I need to get all of them to max next.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over
I'm not allowed
it.
to move.
It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison, it'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes, He knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Hail.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. Think nothing of it. Your father was a visionary. He spent his life trying to make this world a better place for all of us. Few can say that. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall.
Okay.
Glad to be of help. The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me a hero. Others called me a traitor. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I find them lacking in compassion. Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity's progress, but not necessarily every human. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other... After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a P-94 plasma rifle are all but lost. Even now, a year after they left, the wounds of their departure are still sore. Some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless them for their loyalty. They're more angry about it than I ever was. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wondering. I can't blame them, but I stand by my... Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life, and most of our recent recruits have come from those we've saved over the years. It's cost us, but we've saved many lives, and made the capital wasteland a place...
Saved my life. Yeah, right. Did you see that last stream? It was last stream as well, when when I went to that bit in the capital, Washington. They got their asses kicked, and I had to do most of the work myself. What's he on about? My life did not get saved. It was the other way around, actually.
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California.
You did fuck all 30 years ago.
Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. The Brotherhood began on the West Coast, and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struck. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times.
When I made fun of the Brotherhood of Steel, was he in Fallout 2? obviously Fallout 2, the main antagonists are the Enclave as well. But the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 2 are literally too scared to fight the Enclave. And that was the proper Enclave. The Enclave in Fallout 3 are a bit of a joke compared to the Fallout 2 counterpart. But that's Bethesda for you. They like to ruin. They buy a franchise, they buy a trilogy, then they just change the lore completely, which is controversial.
That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were and are to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been... With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible...
So the Enclave are not trustworthy either.
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing as well, because Fallout 1, the Master, which is the main antagonist, which is like the one that created this, didn't create the super mutants, but he was the original pretty much super mutant, and he pretty much did create super mutants, but he was like the original one that was in Doc. You'd have to look up some Fallout though, because I always forget the names, but it's kind of weird, because once again, that's out in the West Coast as well, so it's kind of weird how that got all the way to the East Coast, considering the fact we've never had a Fallout game in the Midwest, or like, because, like, California to frickin' Washington, D.C. is a frickin', I don't live in America, but I don't know how many miles that is, but that is probably a long walk, because even if it's pretty much all the vehicles, I've never seen super mutants drive vehicles, so how the frick did they get here? That's a good question.
Why, yes. Yes, indeed, there is someone. Our intrepid paladin Gunny trains all initiates in the use of power armor. When they're ready. Under the circumstances, I will allow Gunny to train you as well. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
Okay.
Hail.
So we get. Let's go and train in power armor then. Should have probably picked up the power armor, but oh well. I do kind of like the mechanic. You actually have to train to using power armor. You can't just use power armor straight off the start of the game. It makes sense, because as I said in the first stream of this playthrough, like imagine you try to put on like Iron Man suit and be actually effective at it. Like that would be unrealistic. I know that's not the complete a comparison to Cars comparison, but
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years, enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that.
Very well, let's get to it.
I find your attitude and lack of respect insulting.
Sure, whatever you say.
I fail to see how such a device would be useful to you. In fact, I doubt such a thing really works. Either way, the Brotherhood is not in possession of such a device. If you are determined to waste your time, you may go off in search of one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A. Indeed.
What I wouldn't do to get my hands.
So where is this Gunley guy?
Hail! The elders sent word of your arrival. Now, I'm... Ha! With my...
But it will cost you? Oh, it's going to cost you for everything, don't it? It's kind of weird how they can only repair your guns a certain amount as well. Jeez, I'm a cap, man. You need to repair your weapons.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
You know, once again, I should shoot you for that attitude.
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. We run a tight ship, and unless Quartermaster... What do you think you're doing?
Don't know.
This is not normally something that we do. However, considering the circumstances...
Okay, so now we can trade.
Ah, yes. Everyone asks about the robot. Hard not to, I admit. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation during a very desperate time. We've had about as much success getting him working as they did. You should speak with...
Okay. So is that like that big giant robot?
Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Hey, I will serve the Citadel and Everland.
So I'm trying to find where this Bradley guy is. We ended the stream very soon, but I want to see where this... See if we can do this power armor training, because I'll probably forget about it. The next stream.
Very well.
Robot
Thank you for the
fix
update.
and all that?
Hail to you. By the traction of I am Star Paladin Cross, Keeper of the Arm, and Seneschal to Elder... And I am honored to say I was acquainted with your father. I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a noble man. I was saddened to hear... I only pray that my own... True. And in the end, death claims us all. But how we die can say just as much about our lives as how we lived. Your father died for what he knew to be right, and he died protecting those closest to him. As for you, I have heard tales of your travels in the waste. I had hoped to fight by the side of the child of my former friend.
I don't want to join you anyway.
I'm on your side!
I don't want to join you anyway.
Mishap. There would be some complications.
Why want to fight by your side, but until you improve your attitude? Yeah, whatever you say. I didn't actually want you to join me anyway. I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask you to join me, and you just said, "Oh, I ain't gonna join you unless you change your behavior." Well, I didn't ask. I mean, if I asked, fair enough, but I didn't ask. Where the frick is this Bradley guy though?
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this?
Yes.
Now look, To wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. Okay, you got all that? I think you know enough now to at least move around in power armor without killing yourself. That's something, right? God help us all. Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell, so fighting those...
Didn't even give it. So, bro, didn't even give it. I think it would have been nice if they gave us a free set of power armor from that. Suppose not. Okay, so now we can wear power armor, which is good. But we need to find a power armor set then. I could have used the on-play power armor sets, but well, too late now.
Hail. Hail. Yes? No, I don't. What do you... They're men. Sarah appreciates my... spec op.
Hail. Hail to you, stranger. I am Knight... Ha! Funny. Here's some free advice. You're our guest, so I'd be real careful about who you insult. That sort of thing might fly out in the wastes, but here in the Citadel, it'll...
Sure.
See? That right there? That's a...
Yeah, whatever you see. That sort of thing gets a hang and just, yeah, whatever you see. Sure, I could.
Friend?
Pretty sure I could take you on if I really wanted to. But I'm not an idiot. I would get myself killed. Volt 76. Jeez. That's a horrible vault. Let's just skip through this. Okay, so it's vault 87.
Have those results you asked for. I sent them over to your station.
Quail before me, foul super mutant. I'm in. I'm suffering.
What are you doing?
The truth? We can...
How you kids handling post-apocalyptia?
Maybe I could steal stuff.
I take it you were successful then. As it happens, the Brotherhood has some information about Vault 87. Let me show you what we know.
I have those results. Those sort of birds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for
I
you.
see it right there.
There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Okay.
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. Attempts were made, but all resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. perhaps you will have more success.
Okay.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude.
Need something, friend?
I received word from Elder Lyons. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our... She spends most...
What do you have? Anything good? Chinese assault rifles. Some laser, minigun, ripper. What about armor? Advanced radiation suit, not bad. Combat armor. Nah, nothing really, to be honest. We don't have a lot of those. Probably going to be an actual official member to actually get proper loot from it, I'd imagine. It would be nice to get a set of power armor. Cause my armor ain't that good, Chief, you know? Alright, chat. So where is this walk? Oh, it's quite a bit different. It's quite a bit of a walk. Wait, you're still got hill park? Jeez. Thank you. For the DLC, so we've got DLCs. Actually, chat, I think we're actually going to complete the base game of this potentially next stream. I think we're going to complete the base game next stream of this game. Yep, probably going to complete the base game of this game next stream. Then we can start working on the DLCs. Fallout 3 is actually quite a short game, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it's actually quite short. How many hours? It doesn't give you an accurate. It doesn't actually tell you. But it knows, it doesn't actually tell you. Anyway, that's just going to be done today. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a Dead Rise stream. We might actually complete Dead Rise tomorrow. We're getting very, very close to the end of that game. Then on Thursday we'll continue Fallout 3. Then on Friday I'm probably not going to start. I don't think I'm going to be starting any new playthroughs this week. So I'll probably just do Fallout 3 again on Friday. Because I don't want to start a new playthrough at the end of the week. We'll see. Maybe if I'm so. Maybe we'll see what I feel like. You know, maybe I'll be sick of Fallout 3 by the end of Thursday stream. That I want to break. I want to do another game on the channel. Then we'll come back to it next week. But I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, but we'll see. We might not even complete Dead Rising in tomorrow's stream. We might not even complete it, but it's gonna be a 3-hour stream again tomorrow. So we probably will complete Dead Rising 1 potentially tomorrow. I think we will complete it. I mean, we might not, but I'm quite confident. I think we will. What else? So that'll be that. Then Fallout 3, then probably Fallout 3 again. Then first on Sunday we'll do a Still Alive series for Black Ops 3, PlayStation 3. And yeah, I reckon we'd probably complete this game by... I think we're going to complete this game and all the DLCs by 10 parts. No joke. Actually forgot how short Fallout 3 is. I forgot how short this game is. For some reason I forgot how... I don't know why. I mean we've still got tons to do in it, but I thought the game was a bit longer. New Vegas is a lot longer compared to this. Maybe it's also because I do a playthrough. See, when I do playthroughs of games, I do kind of tend to, especially if it's a game before. I wouldn't say I speedrun them, but I don't take my time. But anyway, I'll see you all next time. Peace out, and